Hey, good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski coming to you from the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update. Well, I hope you guys had a great weekend out there, starting a new work week, and we're still going to be dealing with some showers around. We have that around here this afternoon, but we may get a little bit of a break. It kind of backs off a little bit of the rain chances, but they do come back up as we head into next weekend. So we'll give you a detailed update on your 7-day. Now, before we get rolling on this update, if you haven't yet decided to follow this page, please do so at this time and make sure you stay up here on the latest weather changes as we go through this upcoming week and the days ahead. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look right now. What's going on at the Chattanooga Zoo? We got some sunshine, got some clouds out there. We do have some showers in the area. It's been kind of one of those days where we're kind of getting these showers kind of hit and missing. You get a shower, get some sunshine, get a shower coming back at you. It's just been a bit of an unsettled day, to say the least, out there across the area. Hey, definitely a good time to head for a swim. Just know that if you start hearing thunder out there in your area, don't stay in the water. Just make sure you get on out. Stay safe out there. But it's definitely very humid air mass, that's for sure, all across the southeast. It really shows up very well when you look at the watches and warnings. The only thing that's saving us from not having the advisories is the rain and the clouds around. That's the only reason why we're not seeing that. We've seen the heat advisories there to the east, here to the west, even some extreme heat warnings out here in the purple across Arkansas, Mississippi, and portions of western Tennessee. But right now, we're not looking too bad for our region. We did have yesterday was hitting at maybe marginal risk for some severe weather getting down into our area, but backed off that. Generally a general thunderstorm threat here for this afternoon across East Tennessee and North Georgia. That'll be continuing in here for this afternoon and tonight. Look at the scatter showers all about here, especially going into Georgia. A little more coverage down toward Georgia. Seeing some rains, a few thunderstorms there over there at the Cleveland area. And you'll get some showers into Chattanooga itself and down toward Dalton. That'll continue here for the rest of this afternoon. Looking at your regional satellite, definitely showing some version of probably a weak boundary right in here. We see all the thunderstorms kind of lining up here from south to north right through there. And again, when you're dealing with summertime thunderstorms, think of a rock in a pond and the boundaries kind of setting off, the ripples going out. Where they intersect, that's typically where we get the thunderstorms. We're not dealing with, the upper levels of the atmosphere are pretty weak. So the rain chances and where they set up, they change from day to day. Makes forecasting a bit of a challenge for yours truly, but that's what I get paid for, right? Well, I don't get paid, but at least I try to anyway. So anyway, look at all the scattered thunderstorms here across Tennessee, going down through Georgia. Atlanta, Hartsville, Jackson may not crack 90 today. The thunderstorms kind of flared up here a little bit earlier than what was advertised here, and they had been on a streak of about 19 days in a row of not cracking 90-degree temperatures, and I think that might come to an end today. We'll see. But you see the rains here, this is definitely what's keeping the temperatures down for not being in the extreme and getting those heat advisories out there for today. All right. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your regional model here. I've got this kind of looping on through here as we go in toward tomorrow. So again, looks like we'll see a little more activity. We've got a front that's going to come into the back door here to the west. So here's the stuff here for this afternoon. You see that pretty well coming into the evening hours here across East Tennessee. So keep up on that. Notice tomorrow, though, not showing a whole lot there. So tomorrow's rain chances are going to be reduced as it went, and then they'll start to kind of creep back up at us as we head a little bit deeper into the work week. So we'll kind of show you that here with the forecast maps. Let me go ahead and switch over to that real quick, and we'll go ahead and step you through here as we're going to be seeing this frontal system that's going to be coming into the Carolinas. So you see that frontal system up here going into tonight. Okay, so we got this frontal system. This thing's kind of coming down this way. We call it a backdoor cold front because typically you're so used to fronts coming from this direction. So it's coming in from the opposite direction here, and it's going to get down into the northern portions of Georgia. The boundary's going to get pretty close to us. I don't think it's going to drop the temperatures all that much, but it may bring some slightly dry air. But you notice that front just kind of stalls pretty much right on top of Chattanooga here, and then it'll kind of wash itself out as we go for the days ahead here. So going into Thursday, notice the dark green really starts to increase back here as that tropical moisture starts to influence through here once again. It's kind of interesting. We had that tropical disturbance that was down here. It kind of did what they call a little bit of a loop-to-loop here, getting trapped up under an area of high pressure. And looks like that'll be kind of settling into the Gulf once again. And I don't know if we're getting anything develop out of it, but it's definitely just something to watch. And it looks like we just deal with these air mass thunderstorms, not really getting any big frontal systems. This frontal system coming down for tomorrow, a little unusual to see that, but it'll wash itself out. And then we just kind of continue with the air mass thunderstorms straight into next week. So let's go look at your forecast here for tomorrow. Again, looking at scattered thunderstorms, 50% chance there, 73. but only because of that frontal boundary that's supposed to be coming at us. I'm not going to keep it elevated. It's going to drop off going into tomorrow. High resolution model is kind of backing off that. I'm going to still keep it up for tomorrow for one more day. And then I'm going to bring it down going into Wednesday, okay? So here we go with our scattered storms in here for this evening. West wind at 5. The models were kind of indicating they're kind of lingering into the around 7, 8, 9 o'clock hour, especially across Tennessee. So temperatures mostly in the 70s, except for the 60s in the mountains. Daytime highs tomorrow, most everybody here in the 90s. Those feel-like temperatures will be near the 100-degree mark. So again, be careful outside. Scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the, again, with that backdoor front moving in here moving from the east and moving back to the west. All right, so here we go. Very hot and steamy here. Look at these readings. 98, 99, 95, 98. I mean, very, very hot. 98 in Columbus. So you know we're going to have those heat advisories all up in here. A little bit cooler here. Look at the 87 in Charlotte, 85 in Asheville. That's that backdoor cold front coming in here, knocking them out of the 90s briefly going in toward tomorrow. So looking at the next 7 days, again, I'm bringing the rain chance down here on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm keeping it elevated for Tuesday just because of that frontal boundary kind of coming into the area. And then we kind of bring it down a little bit, but temperatures really don't change that much here. Maybe slightly drier air. We'll see about that. Maybe I'll revise these down a degree or two. We'll see. And then we bring the rain chances back up as we go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and pretty much continue with the, summertime doldrums at this point. It's kind of like the forecast. It does change a little bit from day to day, but the temperatures don't really change all that much. So we're just kind of counting down. We still got about 60-something days, 61, 62 days to officially get to fall. So we're still kind of in the meat of summer. I think once we flip the calendar into August and we got another 10 days for that, then we'll start seeing things maybe slowly change just a little bit. The fact that the days start getting noticeably shorter and things like that. So just hold on. We'll get to fall here before you know it. All right, again, I appreciate everybody checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're a follower here on the page. And as always, if you have a weather-related question, you can always find me over at the North Georgia Majestic Weather Center, Weather Studio there on our Facebook page. And you can always send me a message there as well. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.